Hiya, today I've got a bite-sized blues riff for you rather than a lick, and it's going to be a Stevie Ray Vaughan riff from a relatively obscure Stevie Ray Vaughan song called In the Open from this record right here, when Stevie Ray Vaughan was called Stevie Vaughan, which is an early recording, probably in the late 70s I think it was. And it's pretty much a 12-bar blues in A, and I'm going to simplify it a little bit from the record version because I like to keep this a bite-sized blues lesson rather than a mouthful kind of blues lesson. So anyway, it goes like this. And that's the 12-bar blues riff, and it starts off like this. Oh, but before I carry on, by the way, this guitar is tuned to E rather than E flat because that's the only record I know of Stevie Ray Vaughan where he actually plays in E rather than E flat. So just in keeping with the record, because I've been playing with it today, playing on, along to it, I'm going to stay in E tuning. So anyway, we're going to start off with this little riff that goes like this, which is the A part of the 12-bar blues. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the open low E twice, and I'm going to play the third of the low E, then open again to the fourth, to the fifth. So far we've got, and then once I've played that, I'm going to play an A7 chord that goes like this. I mean, you can play the A7 chord like this if you want, which is probably the normal way of playing it. Which is there's no problem doing it that way, but I'm going to play it like this. So I'm going to play fifth of the low E, fourth of the A, fifth of the D, sixth of the G. So far we've got, and we repeat that 4 times for the A part, and then we go, so then into the D part goes. So we're going to play if open A twice, which is going to be the same thing as before, but on the A string rather than the E string. So open A twice, and then to the third of the A, open A again, to the fourth, to the fifth. So, and then this time we're going to play a D9 chord, which is fifth of the A, 6 of the D, and then bar the rest of them at the A. So, and then we're going to arpeggiate it, which means rather than playing the chord like that, we're going to play individual notes of the chord. We're just going to go down the strings in order. So that part goes. Oops, start again. Do that twice, and then back into the A section again, which is the first bit. Play that twice. And then to the final part of the 12-bar blues, we're going to E. So we're going to go open A twice, then we're going to go from the third of the A straight up to that E note chromatically. And the way I play it is I play the open A twice, play with my index finger there at the third, and then as the next note I swap to that finger, the middle finger, because then that sets you up nicely for the next chord you need to play, which is an E9, which is the same as that D9 but moved up to E. So that's going to be 7, 6, 7, 7, 7. So play it like that, and then this little riff or lick, whatever you want it. So what we're doing there is we're going to bend those two. We're going to bar pretty much the G and the B at the 7th, bend it down, back up, then go do the same thing to the 5th fret at the D and G. Then we're going to go to the D and the G at the 7th, and then the 5th. So that part goes. Then we're going to play a D9 again, and play that little riff again, and then straight into that A7, and that's the end of the 12-bar blues. We'll play it again. And that's it, that's the riff. That's a little 12-bar blues. You can play that along with the record if you've got the record, if you're lucky enough to. Otherwise, I think there's probably loads of versions out there on YouTube if you search for it. And it's, like I say, it's called In the Open. And it's a great little riff. And, you know, if you want to try and learn that song as well, it's a brilliant song. It's got loads of riffs and licks and cool Stevie Ray Vaughanisms in it. It's well worth learning. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And thanks for watching. If you did enjoy that, feel free to watch any other bite-sized blues lick videos. And feel free to subscribe if you fancy subscribing. So anyway, thanks a lot.